This is a Planet Vero production for Evergreen Media. And now it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello and welcome to On the Spot with EGM. Oh, get my camera on. Hey, everybody. It's Jesse Krisky, and this is On the Spot with EGM, and I'm here with three beautiful ladies, the beautiful ladies of Honky Tonk Angels. Hey, ladies, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Very good. All right, let me introduce everybody. All right, Sue Ellen is played by Bailey Purvis. Hi, Bailey. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great.
All right. Angela is played by Natalie, Charle, Ellis.
That's me.
All right. And Kylan Ritchie plays Darlene. Hi, Kylan.
Hi.
All right, everybody. How are we doing today?
Fabulous. So good.
All right.
Amazing.
We're all excited for Honky Tonk Angels on the Stark Maiden stage at Riverside Theater, May 30th. All right. Now, you ladies, you all are very young.
Thank you.
I have a daughter. She's 11, and she has kind of the acting bug.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's
love that for her.
she loves the stage. So how did you ladies get involved with acting at a young age? Bailey, how did it start for you? When did you realize you had the acting bug?
Well, I actually started doing beauty pageants when I was little. I started doing that when I was probably like 4 or 5. And the talent portion was always my favorite part.
Yeah.
So I would sing, and when I was really young, also play the piano for my talent. And it got to the point where I just wanted to be doing more and more and more. And so I started doing musicals when I was probably 7. And I have quite literally not stopped since.
That's awesome. It hasn't stopped for you. You've been in Riverside Theater before. You've played Janis Joplin in the 2019 production of Beehive.
Yes.
You've been in Mamma Mia, Bring It On, Jersey Boys.
Yes.
And I read you're a headliner on cruise ships.
I am. Yes. I kind of since the pandemic, since that, with everybody kind of had to take a little break from live performance. Mm-hmm. I have kind of shifted a bit to doing more music. I do more music right now than acting, really.
Okay.
And so I have 2 headliner shows. I have a country show, of course.
All right.
And a rock show that I do on cruise ships. Yeah.
Awesome. That's cool. Very cool. Now, how does performing on a cruise ship differ from performing on stage at Riverside?
Oh, it's a completely different experience.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when I first worked at Riverside in 2019, I have been waiting for the opportunity that they would cast me to come back. Like, it was one of the best theater experiences I ever had. And then, when you're working on a cruise ship, I usually just go on the cruise ship for one cruise. So I don't really get to spend that much time with people. I don't really get to know everybody backstage, which is the best part about doing live theater, is the family that you make, and you get to really feel like you're a part of something really special.
Right. So yeah, that connection you make with the other artists.
Yes.
That's cool. I'm sure you made a great connection with these ladies.
Oh my goodness.
We're having a great time.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
There was a lot of laughter in that rehearsal room.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. And there was a lot of laughter on the show before that we did with this.
Yes.
And Natalie, you told a great story about how you got your middle name.
Oh, God, yes.
Why don't you share with the audience how that happened?
So this is talking about how I got into this. I've been performing since I was 5. My mom put me in tap ballet combo classes when I was 3, and community theater. So I always knew I wanted to be on stage and I wanted to be a star. So I also did pageants, actually the same pageants that Bailey did, Cinderella pageants, which is small world.
Yeah.
And so I won Mini Miss 1 year, and then the next year I had to pass my crown down. And my name was Natalie Charle Ellis, named after my grandfather. And I always hated it because it was so masculine. That didn't sound like a star name. No star would have the middle name Charle. I don't know why. I was a lot. So the woman accidentally announced me and said Natalie Charle Ellis. So imagine this 8-year-old girl with the biggest teased hair and a little tiara with a C on it. And I looked, Mom, that's my name. So I added an accent over my name. So when Equity needed me to, Actors Equity, the Actors Union, needed me to say what name I was, it was Natalie Charle Ellis.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Handful.
So good.
Now, Natalie, you've been in Beetlejuice, School of Rock, Les Mis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're all excited for Honky Tonk Angels. Tell us a little bit about Honky Tonk Angels, if you would, please.
Oh, my favorite part about Honky Tonk, well, first off, the music. You see the song list and you see Stand By Your Man, 9 to 5, Honky Tonk Angel. Like it's a little bit of everything. A lot of the classic country, Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette. So that obviously is the main reason, in my opinion, to come to the show. And then it's 3 women, all from very different walks of life. You have an 18-year-old girl leaving home from Mississippi, of this woman who is the queen of her double-wide trailer that wants to be a star. And then you have a woman who was originally from Texas but moved to LA, so she's a career girl. And we all meet and we all go to Nashville, and then we become the Honky Tonk Angels. So it's seeing women from all walks of life come together and empower each other, which is something so important because women are always on the go and always like focused on themselves. And I feel like when you actually take a look, we all want the same things. So if we join together and bring our powers together, we can only take over the world, which is what we do.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Who runs the world, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There we go. And it's awesome that in this show, you all have amazing musical talents in your own right. You're all very talented musicians, and that's going to be you all are the stars of the show, but it's your musical talent that's really going to take the show away into incredible heights, I feel like.
That's like tight 3-part harmony. We have a live band on stage. Like we actually have the fiddle and the banjo. I'm so excited to sing with that band.
Yes.
So
Yes.
excited.
Amazing.
So yeah, it's going to be a party.
Yeah, a live band on the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. 3 gutsy girls following their dreams to Nashville.
Yep.
It's going to be a blast. Kylan, now you're 17. You're making your debut at Riverside Theater, but you've performed regionally in Next to Normal, and you were Ida and Little House on the Prairie, the musical. How did you get involved with acting? How did you realize you had the acting bug?
Well, I actually found that I liked being on stage whenever I was on a cruise ship, which is a very weird place to find that you like being on stage. There was a dancing group that said you can be a part of it if you're like 3 to 93, and I told my mom, if you do it, I'll do it. And they put me center stage, and I knew the choreography like to my heart. And from then on, my parents were like, okay, she likes being on stage. So I was put into theater classes. I started being on stage at a community theater at 5 years old, started professionally at 7, and I've loved it ever since and realized that I wanted to do it for the rest of my life.
Awesome. That's great. Now, your character is Darlene. You play the 18-year-old Darlene. How is Darlene different from Angela and Sue Ellen in this play?
Well, Darlene, in my opinion, is a lot more innocent than the other two. She's had a bit of a rough past. I feel like all 3 of them kind of had their own troubles, but Darlene has dealt with a lot of very difficult things for an 18-year-old to truly grasp with her family and everything. And she's just looking for herself, where I feel like the other 2 sort of have a good idea of who they are. And she's trying to figure out what her dream is and find a way to achieve it alongside the other women who I believe have that same goal. And yeah, I believe the 3 women are actually a lot more similar than we give them credit for, but also different in very important aspects, which I think makes the show as amazing as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. All right. Natalie, how is Angela different from the others?
Oh, well, Angela, she's a spitfire.
Yeah.
She loves to tell a joke, and she doesn't really care if everyone laughs at her. Like, she finds herself funny. Like, she travels around, she always has snacks with her, and she offers everybody. She's kind of like, she has 3 kids at home. She's kind of like that stereotypical Southern mom that, like, do you need a sandwich, honey? You look hungry. Like, come on in. Like, she would, or you need a place to stay? You can come. Be like, I have 3 kids in my double wide, but we'll make room for you. Like, she's very nurturing. Like, she takes these women under her wings like a little bit, and that's why I love this woman. Like, she's just center stage.
Awesome. and I'm sure you can relate to that a little bit, right?
A little bit. I don't know what you're talking about, Jesse. I don't know. I'm very shy.
And Bailey, tell us about Sue Ellen.
Yeah, so Sue Ellen, she is a woman who I think has kind of been searching her whole life for the validation that she craves through men and relationships and her outward appearance, which I think a lot of women can relate to that. Sue Ellen's been married and divorced a couple of times and kind of keeps moving from place to place trying to find kind of that missing part of herself.
Okay.
But I think deep down she's somebody with a really big heart and big dreams and is just looking to feel worthy and respected, because I think she hasn't had much respect sent her way in her life.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I know I'm interested in the play. I'm going to go see it. Honky Tonk Angels, May 30th through June 18th at Riverside Theater. And, man, it's going to be fun. We got these three ladies. We've got all kinds of, live music. Look at this. If you can see on the stage here, the Honky Tonk Heaven. That's the great, the play. What do you call it? The stage?
Yes, this is
right?
our set. Seems like the place where we end up becoming stars.
Exactly, where the magic
in the
happens.
Honky Tonk Heaven.
Very good. All right. Honky Tonk Angels is coming May 30th through June 18th. I want to thank you ladies for joining us on the Spot.
Thank you for having
Kylan
us.
Ritchie, Natalie, Charle, Ellis, and Bailey Purvis. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having
Thank
us.
you so much.
All
Come
right.
on down.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, come on out. See Honky Tonk Angels, Riverside Theater. I'm Jesse Krisky. Take care, everybody.